What's up, guys? So about a month ago, I injured my big toe. My big right toe, my big fat toe. And that was through grappling. And well, you know what happens with nagging injuries? They kind of forced me to take some time off, right, from my regular training. So I did. But guess what though? Now I'm back. So it's been a month, yeah. I was taking it easy throughout this week's training. And again, it's not my favorite thing to do, but I do it because I want to heal and I want to go back to my regular training routine. Because again, what happens in my mind when nagging injuries come into play, I think of nagging injuries like siblings. Like you don't necessarily like them, you don't necessarily want them, but then you can't get rid of them. I can't get rid of my siblings, I can't get rid of my nagging injury, but then I have to learn how to work with it. And so I felt like I was limited in that sense because I'm not moving like I like, and I can't fully train like I know I can, you know? And so it feels really limiting. And again, a lot of it is my mindset because again, nobody likes nagging injuries. I don't like injuries in general. It's just life telling me to slow the fuck down, right? It's life telling me to pay attention to my body. So thankfully, I am back to training. I feel so relieved because taking this time off, I was reflecting a lot, and then I noticed myself being more stressed out than usual, right? And one thing that I realized just in general is that stress is never gonna go away. Like work, everything else involved in my life, just being an adult, stress never goes away. So we just learn how to manage it. And so I saw that about myself, that I got a little more triggered, and yeah, it was really hard to get myself back to balance, but I was able to do it with focusing on what I can do. Instead of focusing on what I couldn't do, I focused on what I could. And so yeah, my toe wasn't working like I like it, but I still stretched, I still did my regular warm-ups, and yeah, I didn't step too much on my toe, but I still did light shadow boxing. And I posted a few videos on my shorts. And for some of you that follow me on Instagram, you guys saw that, I was still putting in work. I was not moving too much, and I was doing a lot of stationary stuff. And you know, the thing is that I don't like too much stationary stuff because again, that itself creates those repetitions of being stationary. But again, I have to work with what I can. And at that moment, I couldn't move too much. So I had to focus on making sure that I did the right repetitions and that I continue to stay sane and that I still worked out. And I did. At the same time, I was still taking notes. I was still going to class, just like a regular training day. Because again, I could have taken some time off completely from MMA. You know, like I could have just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just not even gonna show up to the gym. And I did. I showed up to the gym and I was just watching everybody and, you know, just making sure that I build those mental reps, and it felt good. Like I said, it wasn't like, oh my God, I could do everything with everybody, you know, and there were some times that I honestly felt like, fuck, you know, if I wasn't injured, what could I have done, you know? But then again, at that moment, it's like, there's nothing I could do but to stay in the present moment and accept what happened and just continue to work with what I could do. And again, I'm not the type of person that will completely take days off like that. Like I took a few days off, but then the next day I will work out or I will work on something. Light shadow box, I will still do something. Again, not doing anything is not okay for me because I get lazy. Like I can feel myself being lazy. And the moment that I start getting lazy, I know I'm comfortable. And when I'm comfortable, that's not good because I'm not learning. And then I lose the motivation to even do anything, and I start getting more triggered and more stressed out. And again, it just goes back to the very first thing. But it was a learning experience. Now I'm happy to be back. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. You know, the first day back, I felt like my heart was gonna pop out of my chest, and I got beat up a lot, and I was slower. And of course I was gonna be slow, but I had no expectations. I knew it. I knew that Tazz was not gonna take it easy on me. And I also knew that it was not gonna be my best day, because coming back from light injuries like that, you know damn well you're gonna be rusty. You know, you haven't trained like you usually do, and then when you come back, you can expect to be the best, because again, that's not gonna happen. So besides the training portion, I still made sure that I continue to communicate with my people. Like I have you guys on the Patreon, and those that know me in person, I talk to my best friends. I talk to them about what's going on at the moment, and if I feel something, I say something, you know? Sometimes I do get into the habit of keeping things to myself, but then I also realize that I don't have to do this all by myself. You know, I have the support system. I have people that I can talk to and be honest with them and tell them exactly how I feel. If it's shitty, if it's not shitty, whatever it is that I feel, I express it, because part of MMA is expressing myself. And the fact that I wasn't able to express myself with MMA like I usually can, or like I would like, I felt like, okay, now I'm not expressing myself somehow, right? But then again, I was able to express myself in other ways, in other healthy ways, like talking to my people, or like making content, you know, putting myself out there. Like I was still expressing myself. So I think what helped me stay sane throughout this process was the fact that I was able to express myself like Naynay style, like that crazy Naynay, you know, like that Naynay, like Naynay be like Naynay. And before I end this, I do want to give a genuine happy birthday to my brother from another mother, Tazz. It's his birthday today, and I don't even want to start talking because I'm gonna cry, because whenever I think of how good this guy has been to me, it makes me want to cry. And I don't know why I'm recording this, but I want to say happy birthday to you, Tazz. See, I told y'all. Okay, whatever. I get emotional because I'm very grateful, and I feel really blessed that I have good people in my life that care about me and that believe in me. So happy birthday, bro. I hate you, and I can't wait to punch you again, because once I'm back, I'm gonna punch you again. I mean, thank you for beating me up and never taking it easy on me, and always keeping me honest, because no one has been so damn honest with me in my life than him, you know, or you. No one in my life has ever been as honest as you are with me, and no one has ever been willing to just say how it is, you know. And it's very rare to find someone that can be honest with you and just can tell you the truth on anything without feeling like they're hurting your feelings, you know. And sometimes we need that. We need people like that in our life. So I really appreciate it.